How's it going, fellas and fellows? So welcome back to the channel. So Rich is live right now, so I figured we'd go live to review this Cassidy Transit employee who drives around school children that his company openly supports. They care more about Rich 220 than they do protecting the children. Let me get everything set up here. There we go.
That's how I cut back. No, I'm not in Ohio. Nope. I'm in a little state called New Jersey.
Look how I flipped his shirt inside out so it doesn't say Cassidy Transit anymore.
But I'm on TV or YouTube. Yeah.
That's what I mean. This is a waste of fucking video because he is literally just sitting there watching TV. Like, this isn't entertaining. This is supposed to be a car channel.
What the hell is that? Guy
Not
like
to
jumped
mention,
up
this man
sideways, almost like a
says
magnet for this
parents
other
should get their
person.
14-year-old daughter's OnlyFans. And his mods in there, they support that.
That
And
dog
one of
will
them's a
bite your
cop.
face off.
Well,
Ooh, I
probably
think
a
he just
town
bit his
marshal, more
arm.
like it, because that's his mindset. He's on the Brady list, too. Right?
You new guys, do me a favor.
Exactly.
Do me a big favor, will you? Subscribe to my channel.
So
So
I
I
can
get
make
my damn
6
numbers
of
up.
you. No
You
more
know?
subscribe.
Because they're just not doing anything.
Yeah.
My viewers per hour or whatever keeps dropping down.
Yep. Hey, Rich, I want you to understand something, buddy. You can't be monetized unless you have your viewers per hour. Bubba, just so we're clear on how this works. I know you don't understand this, but for a channel, and I'll go to my second channel, or main channel to tell you this. For a channel, you have to have 3,000. That's after you hit 1,000. After you hit the 1,000 curve, you have to have 3,000 public watch hours. If you don't have that, you can't make a fucking dime. Because the 500 criteria, that's just to get super chats and shit.
I wonder if jokes will ever go out of style in the history of man. I guess because all the robots that are asexual that no longer have jokes about, maybe in a few thousand years, I don't know.
Dude, I just skipped through this at the beginning and shit.
Yeah, it's good when people can see right through the BS. And
Here we go, talking about his
don't
haters.
put up with that.
Talking about his haters. It's all factual shit, but he can't handle that. Don't worry, Richie Rich. All that matters is that parents know you work there. That's all I care about. And then they can make the choice not to go to that place or to go to it. But I promise you what you said, your little boss looks horrible.
Something else with that laugh, man. It's not like something you can mistake. If I heard that in a stadium, I'd know who it was.
Rich, you may want to try and cut this off, but I think they are calling Cassidy. Cassidy, yeah. We went through that. Here, he's gonna talk about it. You ready?
Where are you guys all from?
Gonna talk about it. You ready? Ready? Video
Well, Fred, we know you're in California.
Video a day, bro.
And Esther, we know you're in
Jeff,
Ohio.
what do you think about him changing the fucking taking shit from the inside out so the Cassidy Transit shit from the inside out? Cassidy Trans has been put on notice. School boards, they're mandatory reporters. They have to come look. They don't have a choice.
Milk.
Get over caught up. Ooh, we're gonna take a screenshot of that.
It squeezed and danced. It tricks it.
So Twist is okay with a pedophile driving around school children.
My hair's all frizzle frazzle.
He's not in the drama. I don't like drama, but he's in there talking about the drama. Come on, Rich, talk about it. Come on, talk about your job. Talk about it. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Tickville Hero Complex. I save lives. No hero brags about saving lives. They just do their job. My uncle was a cop, a career cop, and I never once heard him brag about saving lives. That shows your character. That's why you're on the Brady list. You don't get on the Brady list even in Illinois for just doing your job. You get it for lying or doing something wrong that's not ethical. And don't worry, folks. When I get an
Try it again, because just...
Oh, he's in it. When I get an extra $100 and I ain't blowing on nothing, we'll find out what he is for, and we'll put it out here. Wait around for him to go live again. Here, just so everybody knows, I want everybody to know this. Ready? Google. Let's see here. So he thinks a fucking pedophile should be able to drive school children around is what he's saying. See, so he's cool or just said, don't let him fucking mislead you guys. Look, here you guys go. You can be placed on the Brady list in Illinois if there is evidence that calls into question your credibility as a witness, aka your character, such as a history of dishonesty or misconduct. Evidence that can lead to a Brady list includes past in cases of lying and other bad acts that could be used by a defendant to impact the case. Ready? Ready? Can you read that? So there goes your fucking ID, you fucking retarded old fuck that doesn't mean anything. Because it's right there in black and white. Oh, exactly. Exactly, Jerry. I want to talk about it. I'm going to do a video a day. And I don't give a flying fuck. I'm doing a video a day until that school, or until his job, does something about it. You think that they're... Look what happens. Look at this. You guys want to see something funny? You guys want to see some funny shit? Check this out. Look at this. Look what happens when you Google it. Let's go to videos. Huh. Hey, Rich, what's that, Bubba? When you Google your boss's company now, both my videos show up. And there'll be more of a list here tomorrow, the next day. Do you really think that your boss is going to want these videos out here that show your character as a person? I know you're in here, fuckboy, because you haven't went live again. Do you really think your boss is going to be cool with that? Because parents are going to watch those videos. They're going to see what the fuck you said. And I'm willing to bet they're not going to want you fucking, your company that you work for driving for their kids. No parent, no decent, good human being, not a dishonest, lying fuck, a good, honest person isn't going to be cool with what you said. They're not going to back you. He'll keep it until, this is what's going to happen. If it starts affecting their bottom line, or enough of us call the New Jersey School Board, they'll fire Rich. If it's going to affect their bottom line, they'll fire him. It's that simple. They have the opportunity to do the right thing. Now, will they? Probably not. And I'm going to keep my opinions again to myself on that. Probably not. But there goes Rich's theory that all his mods and him are good people. See, I can't say nothing negative about Renegade, because all I can tell you is that he had a failed trucking business in 2006. That's all I can tell you. He's not on a list that says you're dishonest, that your character is flawed, or none of that. Even Tim, I can't say anything negative about as far as their character. There's no proof of anything that affects their character besides they mod for Rich. But one mod in particular, his character is flawed. He is on a list that proves his character is flawed, that he has lied to affect the case. So, and then you lie and you said that's not you on that list, and then in Jeff's live you say, and I have the screenshots where you say, that means nothing. Not to mention all the police departments like 30 minutes away from your house, because he lists a 340 Dart Sport, and you can plainly see where he lives, and you take where that car is listed, and it's literally within 30 minutes. All the precincts are. That's another thing. I'm glad Don brought that up. Rich's own fucking boss proved Rich to be a fucking liar about his health. According to Rich's boss, he's fucking peak health. He has no health issues. He's peak health. They have to pass DOT, whatever. Bullshit. So, Rich's own boss called Rich a fucking liar. So, if we're going to believe Mr. John with no H, then we're going to believe that Rich has no health issues that would affect his driving children around it, or that could suddenly kill him and put a child at risk. Not to mention his pedophile shit, because we talk about that. That's putting a child at risk. But, like Jeff said, we all need to call the New Jersey School Board, which is in our right to do so. It doesn't matter if one person calls. A school is a mandatory reporter. They have to look into it. They don't have a choice. They're a mandatory reporter, which means they get one report, they have to look into it. And how do you think they'll feel when they see these videos? And hear how John with no H talked to Jeff. He's not live again. Well, what's up, Bubba? I know you're in here to say something, Bubba. Mr. fucking PDF file 220. Don, I was thinking the same fucking thing. Or Rich ain't as fucking sick as he's telling everybody, and that proves he's an emotional fucking vampire. So, Jeff's call proved our fucking point in more ways than one. Not only did Rich lie to everybody, not only that, but his boss even said he's full of shit that he is healthy. So even your boss is saying that you have all these fucking health issues are wrong, and you don't. Because your boss would know about a stent. Your boss would know about swelling in the ankles. Your boss would know about your COPD. All that shit. And as many times you've been in and out of hospitals and doctors and all this other bullshit you want to say, your doctor would know, your place of employment would know that, because you would have to call in and schedule that shit out. Oh, exactly. Exactly. It's like him lying about his fucking grandfather, dude. My grandfather was a firefighter. No firefighters died in line of duty. Your grandfather died at Cassidy Transit. He died there, or Cassidy Transit. Your grandpa died at that fire. You're right. Doing his fucking job, not being a firefighter trying to save lives. Oh, I know. I know. He's in here right now watching. You know he is. He's just too big of a cowardly little bitch to say something. This shit ain't stopping. I'll do a video a day. And parents will say, because you guys really think that a parent isn't going to look at the place that they're putting the trust of their children's safety and the trust of this company. You really think they're not going to look into it? Here, let's watch some fucking Rich 220 videos till he goes live, because I'm not going down. He can go live again. That's what I want. Go live, bitch. I'm gonna fucking record you all I want. And ain't a fucking thing you can do about it. You were gonna shut me up, fat boy. How'd that work out for you? My channel's still here, ain't it, fuckface? Well, you think you're fucking so smart, don't you? I think I'm pretty fucking clever, thank you very much.
Back. It's a little later than I wanted to do it, but
Y'all
oh well.
Brent and me and Jeff.
We had another wonderful rainstorm out here, so
copyright strike coming soon. How'd that work for you, fuckface? Did it work good for you? Guess what? The channel's still here.
Well, back to the wet sanding.
And let's get it twisted, buddy. For John with no H or you, Rich, I have nothing better to do than do videos.
I can't believe I had 578 views this morning.
I'll do a fucking 1,000 videos a day if I want, and there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it.
See if we get anybody in here this time. Might not.
Might not.
Might be the bad time of the day. Who knows?
Might be a bad time of the day. My name Rich. I suck Nick.
Okay. Back to what I was doing before. Most people hate body work. I don't know why, but they do.
Y'all find it funny that only 3 mods are left in his channel? 3. I'm not talking the average person that he's modded that comes in there. I'm talking mods that come in there every time he's live. Only 3 of them. Let's talk about the people that step
So I'm back at it again, just like I said I would.
DRC Racing.
I think the live streams go better than the recorded videos for some reason to get more of a
busted 2 hacks
audience.
Because they've seen the shit and they're like, nope.
It's still hot out here, but well, I'll do this for about another hour.
Because they cared about their channel. They cared about the right things.
Let's see if I actually don't have to go over that. I have to go over this a little bit more because there's some low spots. How about this?
Hang on, Mach 1.
I'll try to see who it is. I can't see what the name is, but how you doing? I'm back just like I said I was going to be.
No. I mean, you can't figure out how to get the fucking camera to work? I mean, what the fuck is this vertical angle? You mean you should have been filming like this, not like this.
I got to go in the back like here.
This.
An area back here I got to nail. This is pretty good. I could get away with this. This is not. This has got to be wet sanded still.
Hang on, you guys.
See, we had a little bit of a rainstorm at around 2, so I couldn't come out here at that time. Thundering and everything else. But I guess it was just a quick one.
Boom.
So.
As a moderator. Standard moderator. We'll make Jerry one too. Just
Oh, let me see who it was. I said hi. Oh, it's Steve. Hey, Steve. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Neil, hey, Newman. My name Rich. I like young girls. I can fuck a 16-year-old and get away with
Are
it.
you kidding me? I've got 72 viewers in here already. Holy cow,
How many
man.
of you guys, on a serious
Wow.
note, how many of you guys know the age of consent laws in your state? How many of you old guys, or even young guys, would remember the age of consent law in your state? Oh, I see what it is. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? There we go. How many of you old guys would actually know the age of consent laws in your state? Have them memorized, but you're not into young girls. Would openly brag that you can fuck a 16-year-old and get away with it. Because, Austin, she was 16 when I was talking. But guess what? The age of consent law in my state is 16. I can tell you this, Rich, as a 56-year-old man, you shouldn't be looking at anybody under the age of 45. A 30-year-old is too young for you. But damn sure, a 16-year-old is way too young for you. Way younger than that is too young. And as you 14 and above, you'll talk to them. I mean, it's fucking insane. If you really think about it, it's fucking insane. Because I gotta edit this together, but I took screen recordings of his video yesterday, where he literally goes, you guys, he literally, and I quote, talking about his job, who do you think they're gonna believe? Joe Blow off the street or me that's been working for him? So he's literally admitting, I can lie to your fucking face, their face. They're boo-boo the fool, they'll believe me. I really should put those in the video. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna do some editing real quick. Put all these together so we can fucking all these screen recordings.
How's everybody doing? Cool, man. Yeah, I told you guys I was coming back. I wasn't gonna sit there and fail you. Tell me something. Would you guys rather have me do live streams or would you rather recorded videos?
I would rather.
I think I get a bigger audience with the live streams than I do the recorded videos. I mean, I could still record one or two here and there, but no, nobody is a pedo, Bob.
Wait, hold up, what? Nobody called Rich a pedo that I know of until we found all this shit on him.
Jesus. But I got to deal with that again? Yeah, good for you. You won't find nothing here. People cracked me up with that stupidness.
Made you eat them fucking words, didn't I, fat boy? Found a whole hell of a lot. Fucking Rich's theme song should be fucking Akon's Locked Up.
I'll bring it back down here, I guess.
He don't even know how. He's been doing this more years than fucking
I'm guilty.
me.
I like to fart a lot. Got a lot of gas to
give.
give.
He don't even know how to set a camera up. He don't know how to set a camera up. I would really like to see him work OBS Studios. I would love to watch him do this. It would be fucking comical. I would love to watch him work InShot, the simplest editing software you could fucking use.
Yeah, okay.
He,
Bob, I think you may be the pedo. You like saying it a lot.
That's his fucking argument. And I don't know where Bob's getting off on this, because this was way before anything was ever put out about Rich. Or Rich even said the OnlyFans thing. So, I know it's more Barry shit. I know you are, but what am I? Like we're fucking 6 years old on the fucking playground talking about, I know you are, but what am I? My dad could beat up your dad. Like, how fucking old are we? You're 55, Bubba. Talk about everybody else need to act their age.
The last any kind of female I've ever had over here was my ex-wife. That's it. I'm done. I don't need the aggravation.
Hold up. Rich, I'm gonna let you clarify on that, because what do you mean by, because the way I'm taking it is you've had females, but your body count's only 3, so never mind. I probably know what you're probably meaning literally. True story. You guys want to hear something? True story. Check this out. The girl I'm fucking with now, she is fucking Ryan's age. She is fucking 39 or 40. Bro. Like, Rich, I promise you, Bubba. Wait, never mind. You would have to have game to get a girl, so I forgot. You don't have no game. You can't spit no game.
I'm wet sanding. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get all the imperfections
Mojo.
out of the paint.
Rich don't have no mojo. There we go. Because he probably don't know what game means.
It doesn't matter what kind of car you have. It really doesn't matter what kind of paint job you do. You're going to have imperfections. But I don't do it with clear coat. I don't paint.
You can't pull off a normal paint job, Rich. You can't pull it off. You don't have the talent. But I do want to give my Bubba props. His mod can paint. Like, he does beautiful paint work. I will give him that. Beautiful paint work. Like dad level paint. I freely admit I have never once done it. I've never once painted a car with like a paint gun or painting anything with a paint gun. I've used the paint gun like twice, maybe, if that. It's a fucking art to be able to paint with a paint gun. It truly is an art. Like, it's one of the things, you're either good at it or you're not. And I'm caveman hit with hammer. I'm not caveman spray a car. Jimmy, that's good. That's fucking good shit, dog. But for real, like, in imperfections, Rich, and I'm sure your Bubba will back me up on this. To make a paint job look flawless, it matters what you do from the metal under, or the paint work under, to the step where you paint the car. All that matters and makes a good paint job. And it takes time. Lots and 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 lots of time to do body work and paint a car. It takes, you're talking weeks, if not days, body working. You're talking another week of after you paint the car, wet sanding. Blocking it again. Like, that shit's no joke, because you gotta put you gotta sand first, get your base good, then you gotta put primer over it, a sealer primer, then you put a fucking or you would do self etching, then you would do a filler primer, and then you would do, I think, paint over that. I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody will correct me, and if so, I open myself up to that. Unlike Rich, I take criticism.
My cars will clear coat because, well, I know what's
as a person if you don't take criticism.
the outcome after about 4 or 5 years down the road. And it's not to anybody's advantage. Just more aggravation and more...
Look, dude. You're talking about the 80s fucking Chryslers that would, or cars like that. Dude, it was a flaw. It was either, these are the only three things it was, and Gray Rare Cars talks about this. It was either a flaw in the metal, flaw in the prep, or a chemical that they used, either in the primer or paint or clear. Example of this, my 1989 Chevy Corvette was the original paint for the car. I was the third owner of that car. It went from the original owner to the guy that wrecked it, or the guy that, he didn't wreck it, he fucking burnt the distributor up in it. And then I bought it, and you guys know where it went after that. That car didn't have one speck of fucking clear coat pilling. Nowhere on the car.
Garbage.
And that car's from 1989.
Runs over there that I got to nail too. See.
Hell yeah, Larry, I didn't know you watched my channel, Bubba. That's cool as hell. Oh, he was a bus garage mechanic. Don't forget that. And then he turned into a bus driver.
Maybe we'll get some of this conversation stuff out of the way first before I do anything else. Let's bring you guys over here to the engine. Alrighty.
A good paint job, Rich, just in case you don't, I know you don't know these things because you're fucking incompetent as hell.
Okay, let's see, where are we at here?
Just so you're aware, a good paint job isn't, you can see a reflection here,
Thanks,
but you go
Steve.
2 more inches down the car and
Anytime you see that guy in here,
A
Bob,
whole
just kick him out
car
because he's,
is
I don't know
a
what his
mirrored
problem
finish.
is. He always talks
You
about
should be able to go from the
pedos.
fender,
That's the only
from
thing
the
he ever
front fender
says.
to the rear of the
And
car, walk down side and see your pants, see your
I
face.
watch the people getting busted by ped catchers, but I'm not a pedo. I like seeing the people that are that demented in the head get arrested for thinking that it's okay to mess with a 13-year-old child.
Listen,
You know? But that's about...
You notice something though about Rich in the statement he just made. I'm gonna open up to the chat. Chat, what do you find wrong in the statement he just made? I'll give you guys a minute to drop your comments, and then I'll tell you what was said. That proves our point. And now that we know the facts, it proves it even worse. So, here's what Rich said, and that makes us wrong. For one, he doesn't say anybody that messes with somebody under the age of 18. Makes you a weirdo. Never once does he say that. Not once. As a matter of fact, let's go back and listen to his words again. And now that you guys know what he has said, you guys can form your own opinion on that.
Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Thanks, Steve. Anytime you see that guy in here, Bob, just kick him out because he's... I don't know what his problem is. He always talks about pedos. That's the only thing he ever says. And, I watch the people getting busted by ped catchers, but I'm not a pedo. I like seeing the people that are that demented in the head get arrested for thinking that it's okay to mess with a 13-year-old child. You know?
Hey, Rich, I've watched some of those, Bubby. They're not all 13-year-old girls or younger. Some of them are 17, 16, 15, 14. Remember that statement. We'll let it play again, and I want you guys to hear the 13-year-old part.
Anytime you see that guy in here, Bob, just kick him out because he's... I don't know what his problem is. He always talks about pedos. That's the only thing he ever says. And, I watch the people getting busted by ped catchers, but I'm not a pedo. I like seeing the people that are that demented in the head get arrested for thinking that it's okay to mess with a 13-year-old child, you know?
Remember on live stream when he was talking about this stuff, talking about his Instagram? I'm glad I found this. This is neat. I'm gonna screen record this. This puts it even further in perspective. I like watching them get caught. First of all, there should be no catching them. There should be no prison time for them. This is what should happen. If you're found to be a monster, subhuman pedophile, you should be tooken. Even for saying the shit Rich has said, you should be tooken. There should be a wood chipper put out front, and you should go feet first. Not head first, feet first. Through it. Or if you offend, and you hurt a child, that means anybody under the age of 18, even 18 is a child, but we'll go by the law. You hurt somebody like that, it should be up to the victim what happens to you or their parents. If dad wants to beat you in the head with a fucking baseball bat, dad should be able to do that. That's how these people should be handled in the great United States. 10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't have had guys like Rich on here saying this shit. But how do you think that makes him look? Messing with a 13-year-old child. A 13-year-old child. And don't forget his clip that we have saved from a live stream he did. If they're 13 and below, I block them. Automatic block. I didn't even know this existed when I clicked on it. But so these two things tie together. I am so glad I found this. It's time stamped. 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
But that's about the size of it, nothing else.
Oh, let's not forget, Rich, you were talking to a 16-year-old. You admit, and I have it documented, you admit to talking to a 16-year-old in 2022. Her date of birth is 2006.
What are you up to do today, Steve? Anything on the car or no? We went from, I think there was probably a gaggle of people from one of the other sites, but I don't care. I mean, really, I'm getting views. My last live this morning accrued about 588 views total. So, yeah, it is. Hulk, it's a 57 Chevy Bel Air. I'm getting views. My last... And I'm forever working on it. I'll probably be working on this like you work your job till the day you die. Every time I fix something, something else goes wrong. It's another thing that's got to be repaired. Like, you know, right now I got the
So let's see here.
the starter that's failing, so I have to get another starter or have that one rebuilt. Still working on the paint job.
He would take you to the senior sitter for a free meal. The senior sitter is a nice place. Rich has
Yeah, I got it
never
off of,
spoken to
what the
me
heck was it,
there,
Facebook.
oddly.
It was down over towards New York City, but it was in an aircraft hangar. And I bought it sight unseen.
Have a good day, Larry.
I don't know, but I think there's something wrong with him, Layla. There's something severely wrong with him. If he keeps saying that, I'm not going to have that in here. That's not what this is for. You want to spam somebody's live, do it elsewhere, you know?
Now he deletes his fucking live. I still have it.
Yeah, I'll show you.
No, that's the thing, Rich. Nobody finds what you said amusing. Even the fact that you could even utter the shit you said, and then to say, oh, it was a fucking joke. Nobody would joke about a child about a parent pimping their child out, doing horrific things to their child, nobody would find that fucking funny. Nobody finds that fucking amusing. Not one person. Even your own mod said, I don't support what he says. I'm not cool with that.
The whole thing is pretty much wet sanded right now. It's a 4-door, but it's still a 57 Bel Air, which is the higher one of all of them. It's not a 210.
And my auto roundup at 7 o'clock, I think it's 7:45. Hang on one sec. At 7:30, we'll be going live with auto roundup. We're going to look at some 57 Chevy Bel Air 4-doors. And the prices, Rich, are going to shock you what you can find them for.
And it's not a 6-cylinder. See, that's the inside. I redid that dash, and the door panels, I made those from scratch. I did the headliner, and I found all the original OEM parts. I had some internal work on the engine. I had to do a timing chain, set of gears, pistons, rings, valves.
And you fucked all that up. You couldn't even do a simple head gasket. So simple that even a Ryan Beamer could do it.
Sludge removal, head gaskets, intake manifold gaskets, carburetor rebuild, all that stuff. Now I have a starter issue, and it needs brake work, so I have to do that.
Oh, don't forget your fuel pump. That's magically your problem.
Well, the 210s are a little bit too small. I'd rather have the full flavor of the car. You know, the Bel Air was the highest ranking one out of all of them.
210 in Bel Air.
Regardless, 4-door or 2-door, I don't care.
They're the same body.
Yeah, it's been the last 3 years that I've been working on this car. But, you know, if you want anything to come out decent, you have to work on it. And these cars are, like this car is 65 years old. It's 10 years older than I am. It's actually more than that. You know, with what was left, there was plenty of meat on the bones. So the engine was here, which is the original from the factory. The transmission's the original. The car was never hit.
Okay.
There's no dent or damage on the frame. No
Rich
damage to the floors or anything like that, or the frame rails.
I honestly thought they're the same body. So anyway, let's talk about this, because I'm going to give Rich his props here. You know, he's a fucking weirdo, but I'm going to give him his props. No, the 57 Chevy and 210 Bel Air and the Bel Air do not share the exact same body, but they share a very similar platform and body structure. The main difference are... I'm right. I'm fucking right. Glad I read this. I'm right. They are the same body. It was just an interior and shit like that in trim package. I'm right. Let's continue this. They're a very similar platform and body structure. The main difference are in the trim and interior appointments. The Bel Air was more upscale model with more chrome, gold accessories, anodized aluminum plates, and more luxurious interior features, while the 210 had the less trim in different options. So the bodies are the same, just, which I knew this. What did I say when we googled this? 210? I think there's even a 150. Your 150, I think, is your base, 210, and then Bel Air. I think. Let me make sure of that. I think there's a 150. I could be wrong. Let's make sure. I will correct myself if I am not wrong. Let's see. Or if I'm wrong. Let's take out that. Yep. I knew there was a 150. So there's a 150, a 210, and then your Bel Air. These were used on all tri-5s, which tri-5 just means, tri means 3, 5s mean, well, you figure that out. So, tri-5 would be 55, 56, 57. It doesn't matter if it's a car or truck.
And the main thing that I had to look for was all the original OEM, what do they call that? Cosmetic parts. Like the Bel Air script that goes on the hood.
You just said they were different
the V,
links, you stupid
the handle
fucker.
in the back.
Now you're saying
the
they're the
horn
same
ring,
car?
the sun visors. The engine was already here.
Why not you?
The
why do
horns,
you
I
have
actually
to go
have the
into
original
this statement?
OEM
You can literally
horns.
just go. You
That's
can
them right
literally
there.
just say
There's another one over there.
they're different trim levels. My car's the higher
So
trim.
I got a relay for it, but I have to get the relay for underneath the steering wheel ring, you know, in order for the horns to work. So it's little things here and there, you know. Right now I'm fighting with an oil pan gasket that is a 4-piece that is garbage. So the oil pan has got oil all over the place underneath. So I have to take that out. I have a 1-piece, and then while I'm at it, I want to make sure that the rear main seal isn't gone. Because I remember one time I was sitting here, the car wasn't running.
You guys want to see something? Check this out. I don't think Rich understands they make these. Look, $42, you guys, at AutoZone. You buy these. Now keep in mind, my current vehicle is I think a Charger. Let's see here. No, it's a 57 Bel Air 4.6. So look, you can buy these. This one won't fit, but they make these 1-piece gaskets for every fucking engine you can think of. All Rich would do is spend $40. Get rid of them workless ass fucking 3-piece gaskets that no matter what you do, they seem to leak. And buy a 1-piece reusable gasket because you know he's going to be in it more times than you can fucking count. And you can reuse them. You can unbolt them, pull them down. It doesn't matter if it's a rubber 1-piece oil pan gasket or if it's valve cover gaskets that are rubber. They're reusable.
And I put, because I didn't have any other kind of oil, I put gear oil in the engine. And it ran right out the back, and it wasn't even running. So I'm thinking either it's the oil pan itself, the gasket, or it's the rear main. Oh, that breeze feels good, but it looks too much like it's going to rain again. I didn't have any other kind of... Yeah, this stuff should be inside, not out here. Give me 1 second. I got to put this in the car.
Oh, probably so. Probably so, Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Rich.
Nice. Got water all in that. And just to give you guys a general idea, these were the connecting rod bearings, the old ones. And you can see I got a whole dish of them right here. What I replaced them with was the kind that was made exactly the same way. So, once again, the original stuff is still in this car. The only thing that's not original is the 2 pistons that I put in because they're both valve release. And but they coincide with one another. Number 2 and number 3 were the ones that were cracked, separated from the apron, and they were held together by the rings. But even that, with that being the case, the actual piston tops itself were actually shattered in 4 different areas. So I was lucky it didn't scar up the cylinder walls. Yeah, but you know what the thing is that it's just me. I'm the only one that's doing this, you know. I don't have anybody here helping me out, so. And I learned my lesson from YouTube that you can't work on things fast because it just winds up messing things up.
How's it going, Bruce?
Then you start getting confused because you're all over the place and you're doing this, that, and the other thing, and it's not what you should be doing. You know, you work on one thing at a time, and you get it done. You work on the next. You don't go and do time and chain, head gaskets, you know, sludge removal, oil pan gaskets. You know, you don't do that because you're never going to get anything finished or accomplished. And it does look like it's going to rain again. I thought I was coming out here at a good time. Apparently not.
Look, dude. Mechanics everywhere anybody that works on an engine would have pulled that engine out, replaced. First, you would have checked cylinder taper. You would have pulled the engine apart, you would have pulled the crank out and the pistons out and the cam out and timing chain, heads, intake, all that stupid shit. You'd pull all that out of the way, and you would check cylinder taper or cylinder bore wear. How you do that is you take a measurement at the bottom, the top, and I think you do some mathematical bullshit, and that tells you how wore the cylinders. Because as your piston does this number, goes up and down, it's still riding on oil, but it can, as time goes on, wear patterns happen, and it slowly wears it like this. So he should have pulled that out, checked all that, and if it's got major bore taper, it should have went to a machine shop and got punched out. He could have went 10, 20, 30, which I usually do 30. Bought new pistons, which he was going to buy anyways. And I would have bought new pistons, new rod bearings, new main bearings, new cam bearings. Went through the heads completely, found a 4-barrel intake, and rebuilt it. My point with it is him saying, well, you only tackle one thing at a time. You're right. Otherwise, you'll forget where you are. No, a mechanic would pull apart the engine and remember where this part goes, 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 this part. Because an engine only has so many moving parts. It's fucking simple. Oh yeah, he removed the fucking sludge and just let it all just run down against the crank and just idiot. He's a fucking moron. He has the IQ of a fucking T-Rex, I'm telling you. We're looking at the last living fucking dinosaur. The Fatosaurus.
Let's see. I think the phone is charged, so I can actually take this off of here.
The Fatosaurus. Someone send it to Jeff.
Hang on a second.
Hey, bro, I came up with a new name for Rich.
So I have all the pieces for it. You know, that's a trim piece for this side front fender. And, you know, this I got to take out down at the bottom. That's metal that didn't come out right. But you can see the car is pretty much solid. You know, there's no... Oh. How old it is, I'm surprised.
Dude, I would have pulled that out and it would have had a big block thrown in the hole.
Look at that trunk floor. That's solid.
You will get three times the power out of a stock big block than you will at 283.
This is the other side, so you get a general idea what I'm going for here.
You guys are going
I don't know how far back I got to go for you to see it, but see the Corvette Stingray rims?
I don't know if he's in here, but
that's what I'm going for. Once it's done, that's what it'll look like. But as you can see, I have a whole bunch of parts here. These are the armrests. That is a replacement grill. That's carpeting for the floor.
The Nechosaurus Rex.
Let's see. That's foam for the seats when I do the seats up.
You guys want to see something funny? Because I need something to make me laugh. You guys want to see something funny? I found Rich's fucking twin the other day, dude. I found one of Rich's ancestors. His long lost brother. Hey, Rich, don't piss this one off, man. You don't want him to unfriend you. Oh, fuck. Oh, dude, that made me laugh so hard. That's funny shit.
And I also have fabric for that. I got the rope for around the door, you know, the window or whatever you call it, the door frame. See this stuff here that's all frayed? That's the old stuff. That's new.
Oh, God, Bruce. Yeah.
Then I have replacement bumper pieces. There's one section for the middle. This is one I got from somebody down the street, which I'm going to have to take probably the middle section off. I'll put that section on. There's the turn signal bar. And I'll probably wind up taking this piece off and using it for the end of the bumper right there. Got new headlight bezels, you know, these pieces. But, yep, that's pretty much everything. The whole car is here. She's complete. She just needs, you know, work. That's all.
Oh, my God, you guys.
What? The Patriot? Ah. That's just a daily driver. There's another car back here. 69 Olds, Delta 88 Royale, 455 Rocket.
I swear these guys make me need to take a fucking...
Then there's a car in the carport that was my mother's. That's a PT Cruiser. And in the back behind the trailer, there's a 2006 Town and Country Chrysler.
That I lost it all because I couldn't be a fucking adult and pay my bills.
Hello. Okay, stop the spamming.
Not mamming. Don't make me block you.
I hope this stuff seals up these this window, because looks like it should. Actually, I think I'm going to go and get my my keys and go sit in the car. It's hot out here. Plus, it looks like it's going to rain again. I better close that hood. I forgot to do it before, and I wound up having rain getting in there. No, I'm not going to do it because you got to understand something. Once I get caught up with the mortgage, the problem with that is that the interest rate goes up.
That you can't be
and every time it goes up with these people, it puts me in a bad spot.
Buying Hot Wheels.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm one person paying all the bills.
Well,
and it doesn't make sense to deal with a company that
maybe you should have your priorities
is not there for me. They're only there for their own greedy selves. Catch my drift? This way, what I could do is I could save my credit from being destroyed by these idiots. And I could start all on. I got to put this down for a second.
Listen, if you guys want to see JB on here, JB's Fun Shop has a video, has a live stream with John Wilburn and Rich. Rich goes on to stay and lie to fucking John's face about the mortgage, about his situation, everything. And all John was trying to do was help. But, from the way John talked, John's knowledgeable. John is a very knowledgeable guy. But especially when it comes to these mortgages, I don't know the first fucking thing about a mortgage. I barely understand how, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, how a credit card works. Like, you pay your bill, but you pay the minimum amount of payment. You don't really pay off anything. You're just paying off. I forgot what my grandpa said. So, Like, I'm not smart when it comes to that shit. I'm not at all. There are guys like John that are very knowledgeable in this shit. Like, so I wish John was here. He could poke holes in this shit. There's shit to poke holes in. Have you guys all went and subscribed to Lone Wrench's channel yet? If not, guys, go do that.
Okay.
Let's get him to like where we are, $700. $700. Ugh, I'm an
But
idiot.
of course, this
600
is
or
gonna
700
happen now, right?
subscribers. All right. What's your question, Bubba?
Dude, what about the fat source going live?
All right.
Trying to make it look like he's all healthy and everything. He's just devouring that slice of pizza.
Feels good sitting in front of that fan, but can't sit there all day.
Had the fucking jobber attack. And you're telling me he's good to drive kids? Okay.
The Fatosaurus.
All right, let's see.
His
All right,
weight.
there's my keys.
His weight. His credit scores.
Well, lock the
Which
door.
I can tell you guys my credit score. Let me go to my Capital One app. I think it's like 680.
Lights out. Need those on. I might go to Quick Check and get something cold to drink. I don't know.
See, I understand something that Rich don't understand. I'm smart enough to understand these factors right here. Having credit matters. Credit matters. Without credit, if you're struggling, you need a loan, you want to go buy that big fucking new fucking shiny Corvette you want, you can't do that if you have shitty credit. Nobody's gonna loan you money. Nobody's gonna loan you a dime on a car. Nothing like that. You're gonna have to go to a buy here, pay here lot, and do it that way. So, as of September 3rd, 2025, so today, my credit score is 696. Which is, according to them, is good. Rich's is probably a steady 300, 400. And I feel like that's giving him some.
Like, does he think these videos are helping him? And then that dentist, oh, bro, I pray.
You see, the thing is, they actually have to continue my disability anyway because I'm out for another month. So,
Yeah, well,
I had my
fucking digging his grave.
my checkup on Friday,
Come on, guys, subscribe.
and
I gotta get my
the same doctor, you know, after I showed him, realized that
He don't even
it's not in my
fucking
best
understand
interest to
how
go back to work
numbers
yet.
He
The
thinks
right
if you
leg
don't
is
have
still
the views,
swelling
you don't
up,
have over 3,000 views.
and I'm still retaining
You're at
water.
1,000. And
So,
you're not monetized. If you have,
you know, I try and get out and
if you're
get as
under
active as I can
1,000, you have to get 4,000
for
public watch hours.
what I'm dealing with,
If
you
he
know,
doesn't have
but
that, he's not gonna make
sometimes
anything. And Rich won't make anything anyways besides chump
doesn't
change.
help,
6
you
cents
know?
of you, and look at his views. Like, plus, how do you think
I gotta
Cassidy
fix
Trans
this
is gonna
thing
feel when
again.
I put this other short together?
Probably put
Or
some screws in it
A
this
year
time.
ago, bro, he doubled down on pedophile catchers
All right, let's see.
wanting to fuck with 13.
In the car we go.
Oh, it's gnarly. It adds up with what he says about if they're under 13, he blocks them. A 13-year-old child should be able to have their, you know, be okay without a pedophile preying on them, basically. Bro, it's nuts. It's Rich's Garage
Jesus.
is live from a year ago, bro. You need to check it out. Timestamp like around 8 minutes in.
Oh, I left my scripts in here. That's great. Yep.
There he goes. I'm conversating with Jeff. With Jeff.
is. Little tunage, folks.
See, that's the thing. I think he would have been. It'd been probably about 2 years ago. I didn't have no credit. Capital One sitting in a credit card. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this to build my credit.
Yeah. Ooh, boy. You know, our son's back. All right, folks. Apparently, we've run out of steam on this live stream. And
Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna end this stream. I wanna do some other things. But don't worry, Rich. The minute I see you're live, I'll be back. I told you this, and I warned you. You're a creep. You're a pedophile. I will go live every fucking day, every time you go live. If I'm able to sit down at my desk here and go live, I'll go live. So stay tuned, you guys. There will probably be another live, because I look for Rich the minute this stream's over with to pop back up. And when he does, I'll be right there to pop back up myself. So, yeah. Remember, check out everybody. Fasting, Lipstick Garage, Still Scrapper Kingdom, Fasting 89, Lone Wrench, if you guys want to go check out him, Bruce here, 2 Acts, what would be, Busted Radio Garage, Bad Tree Productions, all them guys, great content. Go check them out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.